everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with a very different kind of video, and in this video I'm gonna tell you some basic tips to click a perfect selfie. So for clicking selfies, I use my phone InFocus Turbo 5 and it's a great phone. So before getting into the video, I'm just gonna tell you some features about this phone. First of all, it has a huge screen. You can see it has 5-inch screen, 5.2-inch to be accurate screen, which is a very good feature for a perfect selfie. You can actually see yourself, how you're looking, and it has a wide angle, so it's great for selfie. And it comes in two variants, that is 2GB RAM and 16GB ROM, and 3GB RAM and 32GB ROM. So without wasting time, let's go to the tips on how you can get a perfect selfie. Number 1, phone up, chin down. Whenever you are clicking a selfie, just keep your phone up on an angle. It should be upwards and your chin should be a little downwards. It should not be like this facing up. It should be a little downwards so that you can have a very slim face. It can hide your chubbiness, and with this phone it's great because you can see how actually you're looking with this wide screen. So it's a perfect angle to click a picture like this. You can always bend your elbow if you want, but if you want your selfie from a little farther, then always you can stretch your arm like this and click a selfie like this. Also, whenever you're holding up like this and clicking your selfie, make sure you are expressing something. Maybe you're smiling or pouting, or make any expression you want. This will make your selfie look really good. So that was my first tip to click a perfect selfie. Now let's move on to number 2. Tip number 2, always use the side buttons for clicking selfie. I am so glad that this phone has the side button, which makes the job easy of clicking selfie, because whenever you click from center, your hand is not in a stable position. You can have a blurry picture or not so clear picture because your hands are always shaking. But when you click from the side button, it is a more stable position for your hand and your picture comes really nice and crisp. It's not at all blurry, and your hands do not shake while clicking the picture. So it's always great to click from the side buttons, and this feature is really cool. Now let's move on to tip number 3. So tip number 3, good lighting. Good lighting is really important for a selfie. I would always suggest that if you want to click a selfie of yourself, then go by a window and click in natural light. You can see immense difference of your selfie if you compare a selfie in a dark room and if you compare a selfie by the window. So lighting is really important. And if you don't have any natural lighting, so you can always use a phone like this, where there's a feature of flash in front camera as well. It will pop a light on the screen and it will work as a flash. So you can always use that kind of mode if you're clicking in the dark. So that's really helpful feature for clicking selfie if you are in a dark room. Now let's go to the tip number 4. Tip number 4, background. You should always check upon your background, whether your background is messy or it's dirty. So please check your backgrounds before clicking a selfie. It's a very important tip. People don't realize what the background is, but you should always check your background and make sure, if you want focus on just yourself, then your background should be plain. It should be white preferably, so that all focus goes on you. But if you're capturing surroundings in your background, make sure that you're taking your selfie in an angle where you're also taking the scenic beauty behind and also you. So it should be clicked like that. Tip number 5, use a selfie stick. Yes, using a selfie stick is again a great tip for a great selfie. By using selfie stick, you can take yourself more into the picture. You will not just take the face, you can also take some part of your body as well, which is again a great tip for selfie. Selfie sticks also allows you to take selfies with your group, which is amazing. You can take selfies with your group without any hassle. And again, this phone is very compatible with the selfie stick. You can easily attach it on the selfie stick and click your pictures with your group or with yourself. And if you're shooting outside, like if you're clicking your selfie outside, selfie stick allows you to capture a lot more background as compared to just your hand. So use a selfie stick for a great selfie. Number 6, makeup. Yes, makeup is an important step. Make sure whenever you're clicking selfie, you should check on your lipstick that it is not worn out. It should be perfect. It should not be faded. And always touch up before taking a selfie. It will help you a lot for a good selfie. And if you're a guy or you're not into makeup, then next tip is for you. Tip number 7, filters. Yes, if you're a guy, or you're not into makeup, then filters are amazing things for you. You can use lots of filters to have a great selfie. Different filter will makes you look different, and you can choose what filter suits your selfie better. And this phone has lots of filters you can. And here in my phone, I have an option to beautify myself. It's called a beauty touch option. So you can always use these kind of options for your phone. So yeah, this option made me feel really good and my skin really blemish free. It kind of smoothens out my skin. So those were the tips you can use for great selfie. And I would like to tell you that this video is sponsored by InFocus Turbo 5, and this phone is simply amazing. I love clicking pictures, clicking selfie with this camera. This phone has 5 megapixel front camera and 13 megapixel rear camera, and it takes really good selfie. And the best feature about this phone is its battery life. Oh my god, it has such a great battery life. I can not worry about the battery and I can just go on and on with selfies. Like, it has like 2 days backup battery life, and whenever I'm out, I'm not worried of my phone's battery life because it doesn't drain that much, and I can click my selfie anywhere, anytime. I don't have to worry about the battery. So those were some tips for clicking a great selfie and great picture of yourself. I hope you like this video. Please do subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.